As the Gemara in Shabbos tells us that the story of Chanukah, as we know, is that the Chashmonaim enter into the temple after overrunning the Greeks, and they only find one jar of oil, and miraculously it lasts for 8 days, as we know. Now the Gemara then says, L'shana Acheres, that the next year, the sages gathered together and instituted the Yontav of Chanukah. L'shana Acheres, the next year. And so the commentaries ask, why did they wait a whole year to create this holiday of Chanukah? Why not right then and there, seeing the miracle? Why did they not establish right away that first year to celebrate the Yontav of Chanukah forever? Why did they wait a whole year? So there's a number of answers to this question. The Kedushas Levi, or Levi Yitzchak Berditchever, he used to say the answer is as follows. Whenever, and it's an important lesson in general, he said that whenever the Jewish people celebrate a holiday, it's not just simply a celebration because of something that once upon a time happened. Every Yontiv has its own spiritual identity. And although the physical events of that holiday don't happen every single year, obviously, but the spiritual essence of the day comes to the world once again every single year. So for example, Pesach, which is certainly a Yontiv which is about freedom, about the Jewish people becoming freed, although the physical story of Pesach, the events of Pesach happened a long time ago, and those events don't reoccur every year. But the energy of the day, the spiritual content of Pesach, does happen anew every single year. And same thing with Chanukah. The Yontav of Chanukah, the celebration of the victory of the Chashmonaim over the Greeks, although the physical event happened that 1 year, but what that means in terms of the soul, the spiritual energy of Chanukah, is something that happens every single year. And said the Berditchever, the rabbis of the generation needed to wait to the next year to feel whether the energy came to the world again. And only the following year, and they felt Chanukah, then they could be sure that there's such a thing as the Yontav of Chanukah and establish it as such. Whereas if they did it that first year, without being sure that the energy will survive, then the Yontav of Chanukah could just be a celebration of a past event. And that's not how the Jewish people celebrate our holidays. Our holidays are current. They're not old things that we're celebrating. These are current events right now. And so that's an important lesson, specifically with Chanukah, which one of the themes of Chanukah is the Jewish people's rediscovering the greatness of the oral Torah, which is something that the Yevanim fought against. We have to believe that everything that the Chachamim established for us, these are not just reminding us of events once upon a time. They're current events that we're living with right now. So Hashem should help that we should be able to absorb that truth and to be able to feel right now, b'yom heim b'zman hazeh, the lights of Chanukah, the energy of Chanukah, and to be able to celebrate together the beautiful Yontav of Chanukah and the Lichtig away.
Thank you, Hashem.